Vocabulary. Day 1.
exploit, 부당하게 이용하다, utilize, use, make use of, take advantage of. Human rights activists have led protests against companies that exploit child labor. account for, 이유등을 설명하다, explain, justify, give a reason for. The suspect couldn't account for his whereabouts last night. account for, 부분, 비율을 차지하다, make up, comprise, constitute. Coffee exports account for nearly 60% of Ethiopia's gross national product. account for, 원인이 되다, cause. Unsafe working conditions at the construction site accounted for a number of serious injuries. Particular, 특정한, 특별한, specific, special. Galileo tried to disprove one particular statement of Aristotle's. Prominent, 눈에 띄는, noticeable, conspicuous, outstanding, remarkable. Mount Fuji is a prominent natural landmark in Japan. Prominent, 중요한, important, leading, notable. William Shakespeare is one of the most prominent figures in the history of English literature. Replenish, 보충하다, refill, restore, renew. The travelers replenished their supplies of water before crossing the desert. Indigenous, 토착의, native, aboriginal. The government ignored environmental complaints by indigenous groups. Pinpoint, 위치 등을 정확히 찾아내다. Locate exactly, clearly identify. With GPS technology, it is possible to pinpoint a person's position anywhere on the planet. Pinpoint, 정확한, precise, exact, accurate. After years of training, baseball pitchers develop pinpoint control of the ball. Annihilate, 전멸시키다, destroy, completely remove, exterminate. An asteroid impact 65.5 million years ago nearly annihilated all living things on the planet. Conversely, 반대로, on the other hand, contrarily. Texting is growing more popular as a form of communication, while conversely, phone calls are becoming less common. Investigate, 조사하다, examine, inquire into, look into. The police will investigate the crime scene after they interview the witnesses. Assure, 확신시키다, 보장하다, convince, persuade, satisfy, guarantee. The lawyer assured Tim that all his rights would be respected. Entire, 전체의, 전부의, whole, total, complete. Fire destroyed the entire factory, but the owner plans to rebuild it. Compensate for, 무엇을 보상하다, make up for, atone for, make amends for. The chemical company was ordered to pay millions of dollars to compensate for polluting the river. Compensate for 상쇄하다, balance, offset. The manager compensated for the unfair distribution of duties by assigning more work to certain staff. Postulate, 자명한 일로 가정하다, 주장하다. Hypothesize, suppose, claim, propose. Isaac Newton postulated that gravity pulls objects toward the earth. Magnify, 확대하다, enlarge, increase, amplify, intensify. Microscopes are used to magnify objects that are not visible to the naked eye. Afford, 주다, 제공하다, give, offer, provide, grant. George's high marks in high school afforded him many opportunities to enter a good university. Conclusive, 결정적인, 확실한, definitive, final, enough to settle the issue, clear. The experiment failed to provide any conclusive evidence of the theory's validity. Unsophisticated, 단순한, 복잡하지 않은, simple, uncomplicated, not complex. The inventor used unsophisticated technology in his flying machine and it crashed soon after takeoff. Justified, 정당한, right, legitimate, just, reasonable. The CEO felt justified in firing the dishonest employee. Deliberate, 의도적인, 계획적인, intentional, designed, planned. The film's action scenes were deliberate attempts to grab the attention of a specific audience. Deliberate, 신중한, careful, cautious, thoughtful. The Parliament reduced funding for many programs in a deliberate effort to cut the deficit. Depend on, 무엇에 의존하다, 의지하다, rely on, count on. Baby dolphins depend on their mothers to feed and protect them. Substantiate, 입증하다, confirm, prove, authenticate, verify. Robert Peary was unable to substantiate that it had reached the North Pole in 1909. Successively, 잇따라서, one after another, sequentially. The magazine editors spoke with each applicant successively to discuss their qualifications for the job. Pervasive, 퍼지는, 만연하는, widespread, prevalent. It is often argued that the pervasive influence of television on today's youth is harming society. Strenuous, 격렬한, 힘든, intense, arduous, laborious. Gina's muscles were very sore after her strenuous workout at the gym. Sleek, 매끄러운, smooth, silky. Octopuses usually have slick skin, but it can become rough or bumpy when frightened. Invoke, 빌다, 기원하다, call upon, pray to, conjure. The Aztecs sometimes invoked their gods to bring a good harvest. Impressive, 인상적인, 대단한, striking, remarkable. This 1st of July, the city of Boston gave an impressive fireworks show that lasted almost 4 hours. Conjunction, 결합, combination, union. The abundant sea life in South Africa is due to the conjunction of two major ocean currents. Astoundingly, 몹시 놀랍게도, incredibly, surprisingly, shockingly, astonishingly, the fall colors in the mountains are astoundingly beautiful. Aftermath, 여파, 결과, result, outcome, consequence, after effect. Many nations provided aid to Thailand in response to the aftermath of the tsunami. Promptly, 신속하게, 즉시, quickly, instantly, straight away. With modern shipping methods, people are able to receive packages promptly after placing an order. Subdue, 정복하다, defeat, conquer, vanquish. In 530 AD, Roman forces subdued the Persian army in Mesopotamia. Extant, 현존하는, surviving, in existence, existing, living, remaining. The oldest extant painting of an American city is a portrait of Philadelphia in 1720. Sedentary, 주로 앉아있는, 정착성의, stationary, settled. Rosa's obesity is partly due to her sedentary occupation. Eliminate, 없애다, 제거하다, get rid of, remove, discard. The government eliminated funds for daycare centers. Perfect, 개선하다, 완벽하게 하다, refine, improve, develop. Before moving to China, Greg wants to perfect his Chinese skills. Genuine, 진짜의, true, real, authentic. Janet always keeps a genuine copy of the business contract in her files. Dominant, 우세한, 주요한, prevailing, prominent, supreme, chief, ruling. The dominant theory in healthcare is that obesity is caused by lifestyle choices. Unrivaled, 비할 데 없는, unequaled, unparalleled, matchless, peerless. The skill of Renaissance painters is unrivaled even today. Paradox, 못 쓴된 말, contradiction, absurdity. Despite being a paradox, the saying, one must be cruel to be kind, is true in many situations. Neglect, 무시하다, ignore, disregard. Because the sailor neglected the weather warnings, he put himself in danger. Neglect, 해야 할 일을 하지 않다, 잊다, fail, forget. The tiger escaped when one of the zoo workers neglected to lock its cage. Recall, 상기하다, 생각해내다, remember, recollect. Many famous writers have kept diaries to help them recall the past. Ascend, 올라가다, rise, climb, mount, go up. A few moments after the plane made a smooth departure, it swiftly ascended into the clouds. Solid, 확고한, 견고한, substantial, fixed, sturdy, robust. The case remained unsolved because there was a lack of solid evidence. Contour, 윤곽, 외형, outline. The contours of the Atlantic coast are very irregular. Inhabit, 거주하다, live in, occupy, dwell in. The first people to inhabit Cuba were the Shiboni, the friendly tribe related to the Arawak. Irrevocably, 돌이킬 수 없게, permanently, irreversibly, irretrievably. During World War II, many historical buildings in London were irrevocably damaged. Superficially, 표면적으로, apparently, not deeply, externally, on the surface. The team building workshop was superficially a success, but in reality, the office workers still had low morale. Stunted, 발달이 저해된, 성장을 멈춘, underdeveloped, hindered, hampered. The stunted trees had grown to barely 3 feet high. Malleable, 두들겨 펼 수 있는, flexible. When heated to high temperatures, iron and steel become malleable. Mean, 의미하다, 나타내다. Signify, express, indicate. Harrell's remark meant that he would retire from his position at the agency soon. Mean, 평균, average. Household incomes in the U.S. vary, but the mean was around $60,000 in 2004. Exclude, 차단하다, 배제하다, keep out, leave out. It's possible to set up the online forum to allow some people to join and to exclude others. Mature, 성숙해지다, get older, grow up, age. As people mature, their personalities and interests often change. Pillar, 기둥, column, post. Classical Roman architecture featured several outdoor pillars surrounding a building. Encroachment, 잠식, 침입, gradual invasion, intrusion. The encroachment of genetically modified organisms into the food supply worries many consumers. No wonder, 놀랄 일이 아닌, unsurprising. Over 8 million people live in New York City, so no wonder it is crowded.